you heard him, folks. Ooh. What's going on, Wild? How we doing, man? Ooh. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, the Lord. Yeah, we got a sweet deal on some other shit. It was like pre-ground. What's good? Now my ex, she dropped off. Shit. Didn't say a word to me, just dropped off and left. Ah, fuck that bitch then. I'm so sorry, man. I hate that noise, dude. I really do. There's nothing worse than just getting ghosted, man. Fuck that. Hey, you know what? In a lot of ways, though, it's probably a blessing in disguise. You're better off, man. Because God forbid she pulled that shit later when you got more invested, you know what I'm saying? It sucks, too, because my brother's a lot like that, where he finds himself, and we're, like, estranged, even though we're immediate family. He's 6 years my senior. I was going to say was. I'm like, nah, he's still here. Thank goodness. I mean, the guy served as a captain in the Marines. And it took him coming back for him to actually act level-headed with me. Because growing up, we just always bumped heads. And I have a big brother by blood, but not by the norm, the standards, the stigmatized expectation of what a brother is. Like, you and I are closer than myself and my own brother, which is like, some people might say sad, but me personally, hey, it's gotten me to appreciate everyone in life. Maybe I've always been looking like to like make up for the fact that I had a brother that was just a douche, but I still to this day will thank him and thank all the issues he gave me. Because had he not given me all that shit, dude, I wouldn't have had the compass that I got, and it's led me to some really good people, yourself included. So hopefully the same will be able to be applicable here with this nonsense. Because, dude, nothing's worse than that type of fucking stress, man. I'm sorry. Oh, catch a fucking charge. Dude, it really sucks because that's what it brings you to, man. It's just like this fucking rage, brother. But if she ain't fucking worth, if she's not gonna treat what you guys had as worth like being amicable about it, then she definitely ain't even worth all that trouble. Even though you might feel a little bit better after, definitely not worth the trouble, man. You good people. Now, was this like the most? Was this like the big X, or was like this like the most recent thing? I remember you were talking about you were going steady, or I thought you had met someone new, but it was just like you were taking it a day at a time. But I just didn't know if this was like for before or after. But regardless, man, I do hope you fucking have a better rest of your day than how it started, because I'm assuming it started off on the wrong fucking foot. And I can relate. I almost fucking rear-ended a cop car today. I'm just grateful he didn't fucking pull me over for the clearly fucking screeching brakes that I had pulling up to the red light doing like fucking 25. Good, good. You just haven't started dating. Hey, you know what? The way I see it, man, what's the rush? What's the rush? If he was, if that last one, the one that's left the pain, was in such a rush to be off it, why follow her suit? You ain't owe her anything anymore. Nor have you. So at this point, it's almost like the Kramer phenomena from like the investing world. Whatever Kramer says, just inverse Kramer, and you'll have financial windfall. This is not real advice. Had this been real advice, I would have successful stories behind my stock trades. No, 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 nothing of the sort, my friend. Oh, it's Isabella. Okay, I got you. Yeah, man, it's. I owe her a dance on a grave because I'm gonna live older than she out. Shit, out of spite. Oh yeah, man, that's what I like to hear. I mean, I got the same sitch going on with mine. I have one who's responsible for like I'd say at least 500 gray hairs that I currently have infesting the top of my noggin. And for someone who's not really that physically tall or like well put together, it's fucking annoying. Like, dude, come on. I'm like a Just for Men's commercial at the age of fucking 30. Oh well, perfect world, right? Fuck all. My legs still work. My eyes still work. I still got thumbs that are my own thumb and not like pieces of my or someone else's hip bone. You know what I mean? Like, I made it to and from where I needed to go today without crashing, without being crashed into. Life could be worse. Life could be much worse, man. But when I look at these gray hairs, I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? And as much as I want to say instinctively, like a gut knee-jerk reaction, because it does outweigh the bad outweighs the good in my situation for my former ex, from like my high school, my literal high school ex. Um, oh, I made the mistake of still being with her when I went off to college. That was the dumbest, absolutely dumbest move I have ever made. And it's nice because at least every decision I've made after that point has been like, at least it wasn't as stupid as that one. You know what I mean? It's a great benchmark, dude. You're always winning when you're not doing that. And in some ways too, sometimes it's better when you can't see whatever nonsense they're all chipper and happy about, because it's it's far too easy to fall into that trap of like seeing their happiness and then being like, well, you caused me so much fucking pain. How the hell is it that you're all of a sudden happy again? Sometimes it's better, especially in today's time when everything is shared down to the second, especially before it's sent, it's reviewed from the poster when they're sober. You know what I mean? It's probably for the best, man. No matter what it fucking feels like, man. It's just sometimes out of sight, out of mind, just the best way over the mountain. And maybe if I knew how to fucking say haikus, that would make sense, but perfect world, right? I might rock this thing. Because this dude is on the ground for like. The guy we're fighting is predominantly on the ground, but I think like halfway, three-quarters through the fight, he gets airborne and he stays up there. Like I can't drop the sword. I don't want to bring the shotty. This thing just does so much work when they're on the ground and they leave the ground because it lights the area on fire. Maybe this snag. Oh, froggy. Let's just buy backup weapons. Swap out and in. Don't want to get bored. That's like I haven't been able to drop it since I picked it up. Fucking love that. I'm back to I hate her turn it into Anakin because this bitch without like any of the fun fucking like force powers too. It's just fucking good Anakin. I hate. Yeah, I can't even get where I'm going with it. My horrible rendition of Palpatine. Boss, but I remember bailing out of the last one. There was more to have. Got him close once, but gave me the diddle bop and I fell over dead. Sad times. So glad they included this like quick to access help here, because otherwise I would just be so confused. And my pride would just absolutely erode any chance I had, or inertia rather, towards asking, what does this mean? And like, or like looking it up. Initiative, that's the one. Inertia. I need to pay attention so I can figure out like how much more that stat ties to the playstyle that more or less remained like the same. Fucking arcade version, smash all the buttons, fly around. Tried, tested, and true, man. It's great. From that very first arcade game that you played with like the mech, like joysticks, and you like sat in like half of a, you know, cheesy looking cockpit, and it was like a mech fighting game. Oh, that was so fun. I had no idea what I was doing, but the minute I just started getting pissed and started fucking jamming on all the controls and buttons at once, dude, I was slaying it. Like, of course, yeah, dude, fucking meant to do that. Tried it again when I'm having a good day, just fucking instant trash. Like having that. Yeah, no, it's God.
This will be our third sortie together, Raven.
Main system activating combat mode.
Here we go, tourist. I'll lead the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one.
I always loved how they did the, skiing around on flat surfaces.
This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves.
More stupid.
You can guess what happened.
I mean, I'm an idiot and I even know that one. That and I had like a grammar teacher for a mother growing up. She had like a Serena Williams forehand, and that fucking ring finger, dude. Woo! Feel that crack against the top of your noggin. Bam! You've been baptized and educated. Before you know it, you're apologizing for whatever the fuck you just realized you done fucked up. Marvelous teaching technique. Terminate me, we're cool. We're all friends here. Okay. Oh no!
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Oh my god, sizzling.
That must be the PCA security system.
Don't get fried.
Oh, thanks.
That's an extremely powerful
Don't get
laser.
fried.
Be careful, Raven. That must be the PCA security system.
Nice moves, tourist.
Nice moves. I am terrified, lady. Oh.
AP at 50%.
Terminated. Intruder has escaped satellite range. Raising threat level.
We're not far from the cargo launcher.
Intruder detected near closed facility.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors. That's what I like to see. Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
Ready.
There. Access the container.
I haven't changed my setup at all, so we're probably gonna have the same results.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. You found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Core exposed from the generator.
Oh, dodge! No!
Guess you just can't
It'll
leave the
flop.
Institute.
Double dang. What? Problem? What is it, fatty? What? What? Got something to say? Well, thank you. Thanks, Mama. Calico comes, Luna comes barging ass into the room, fucking screaming. What? Like, oh, look at me, I'm all sweet. I don't want anything at all, just your affection, right? Yeah, of course. I believe that. All fucking 2 seconds, you fat whore. You're just a scheming fat little whore. Adorable as shit. That is literally your most arduous task in a day is how do I scheme? What's gonna be the racket today to get some treats? Huh? Am I on to you? Thanks, fatty. Girl. Girl. Fat. I'm like extra lovey on this one just because one with Boop survived and knocking on wood. She's been out of the woods from a really nasty run-in with FIP for like 2 years now. And it's odd, like almost being elated that the cat is like packing on pounds because if you don't know the illness FIP, it's fucking long story short, it's fucking vicious and it causes them to like skeletor in like a week's time, which is no bueno for anyone. And well, faced with the prospect of losing this little run, I became a cat person for the first time in my life. Ain't that right, fatty? Expensive little beautiful shit. And it's funny too because like even though she was on her deathbed, and she's good now, thankfully, but even though she was on her deathbed, this cat dude have not once turn away treats. Right, well, this and let's do it. Pulse. Because these missile launchers, I mean, granted, this one probably. I wish I should have bought the other one. Honest with one real interrupting. Uh,
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Crawl response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fires by this may have taken the Institute. Their dirty work survived.
AP at 30%.
Ooh, good hit.
Raven,
Yeah.
your AC is damaged. Focus on evasive action.
Leaves a sea weapon out for someone to trip over.
No repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
Ooh. Yeah, I saw that one coming.
Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Corrosive smoke from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists. Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Corrosive smoke from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. That's that then. Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Corrosive smoke from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists. That's that then. Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.